Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and these are your predictions for June 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you are a Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising placement, then odds are this reading is for you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site, and then just come back here and watch the June 2025 predictive reading for the placement or placements that you wish to view. Keep in mind, my friends, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is intended for another Sag or another Sag placement watching. So just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinettarot.com, for more information. With all of that said, let's begin. All right, tapping into the Sagittarius collective now for June 2025. What does Sag need to know for June 2025? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In the heart of your spread, my dear, we have the 10 of Pentacles. In the top row, we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Flanking the 10 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom row, we have the Celestial Weaver, which is very similar in this deck to the Magician. Like you're working in concert with the divine to weave your life or to bring your life together or to rebuild your life in some way. You then have the Knight of Swords and you have the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck now is just a little sneak peek into July. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups and we have the 4 of Cups. I'm going to take this as well. The Phoenix card, which is like Phoenix rising from the ashes here. August, we have Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. I get the overall vibe here, Sag. I mean, for most of you, this is not going to be a love relationship. So if you're specifically looking for that, you may want to check another placement. I feel like you have refocused your energy here. Your time, your love, your money, your commitment has been redirected towards your stability, long-term wealth, long-term goals. Let's clarify these cards to get a clearer message. It's almost like if love comes in, it comes in. Or if my current connection improves, it improves. But you seem to be, I mean, most of these cards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of the 9 cards are pentacles. So you just seem to be more interested in stability, long-term growth, security, long-term security. Let's clarify this. I'm using the After Tarot deck. These cards have a slightly different meaning or message, so I'll give those to you as we work through your reading, but I just want to kind of get them all out on the table for now. All right, let's clarify this now for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for June 2025. We are clarifying, my dear, the 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, sorry, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Celestial Weaver, the Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Very independent energy here, whether you're currently partnered or coupled. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. So your 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. Told you. The Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the 9 of Wands. The Knight of Wands, clarified by the Page of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Cups. Some of you have someone coming in. Okay. I'm not sure how open you are to it. We'll see when we get there. The 10 of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, your structure and your stability and your long-term security is like the only thing you seem to be interested in. Page of Pentacles, clarified by Page of Swords. The Celestial Weaver card, clarified by King of Swords. The Knight of Swords, clarified by the 8 of Wands, which has a very different meaning in this card. And then we have the 9 of Cups to the Ace of Swords. So the underlining energy here seems to be focused on long-term stability. And then outwardly, you seem to be communicating that to others, possibly to a potential romantic partner. Bottom of the deck, little sneak peek into July. 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. And now for August, we have the Sun card, the Wheel of Fortune to Temperance. Very interesting because in this deck, you have Wheel of Fortune to the 7 of Cups to the 10 of Wands. Very similar energy, albeit different cards. So let's get into this here for you. Quick rundown on how I have the 9-card spread laid out if you haven't seen my monthly readings before. The first row is the first 10 days of the month. The middle portion, middle row here is the middle portion of the month. And then the final row here is like the last 10 days of the month. So the month of June is broken up into a third, and a third. And the center card here is your overlining. I don't even think that's correct. Your overriding, your overall, there you go. Your overall energy for the month of June is the 10 of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Again, it's like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone type of thing. You are looking for long-term stability, whether that's emotional, whether that is financial. You're all about your security and your stability. The Queen of Swords is, you know, one of 4 queens in tarot. She kind of keeps her heart out of her decision making. She's been burned before. Sometimes this is the divorcee of tarot. So whether you're masculine or feminine, this would be your energy. Again, not a very love focused or love-centric reading, because you just seem to be, whether you're partnered or single or you're interested or you're not interested in romance, the whole energy here for the collective is long-term growth and stability. That's what I want. That is my truth. That's the one thing I can depend on. It's almost like I tapped into a group of you where maybe when it comes to love, you're a little jaded, like once bitten, twice shy. And so instead of focusing on love, it's like, if it comes in, it comes in, right? Current connection strengthen. It does. Great. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm going to create my own wealth and my own stability and my own structure and security. So that's exactly what you appear to be doing here in the first 10 days. Now, I do think you're revisited by someone from the past. But again, I don't think you're very focused on them. And I'll tell you why. Your first card is the 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Again, you are working on mastering long-term stability for yourself. This could be long-term investment planning. This could be working on how to spend the wealth you already have, like things that you want to buy or trips you want to take. This is very much investing in your future and in yourself. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, there you are, masculine or feminine, nurturing yourself. Remember I said you would, like, some of you might be contemplating some of you are contemplating how to make money in the future or how to make the money you have grow. And for others of you, you're looking how to spend the money that you have on yourself. So that Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. And it seems to be because of the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands in the After Tarot deck is a little bit different. There's someone here, friend, family member, lover, who along the way you're very guarded from, or you're guarding yourself from this individual. And that's why you're so focused on yourself. So at some point in time, this person either crossed the boundary with you, disrespected you, let you down. And so you're not very welcoming. Like, you're not really welcoming this person into your heart space, even if you share residence with them, because some of you may very well be in that situation. But you're still very guarded, and you're very like you're really not trusting this person. You're side-eyeing them, everything they do, everything they say. And if this is a past person coming around, it's the same feeling. It's like, I'm good on my own. I'm focused on my future. I'm taking care of myself. I'm trying to build my wealth. If this is a past person coming around, this is almost like, what do you want? Like, I've been rebuilding myself since you left, or since you hurt me, or even if it's a current person in your life, I just get the feeling you don't have a lot of love for them because of something that they did to you or something that transpired in the connection. So whether they're currently in your life or not, but they're coming back around again, like in that first 10 days of the month, you just seem to be very apprehensive. And if this is a new person, like I could be speaking to a Sag that's single and you've been focusing on rebuilding yourself and taking care of yourself, and you have this possible new romantic love partner that enters your life somewhere between like June 1st and June 10th, you're wary of them as well. Again, it's once bitten, twice shy. So whether it's someone you're with or someone from the past or someone new, your defenses are up and you're really guarding your sanity, your security and your sanity. And then we have the Knight of Wands to the Page of Cups. So when this offer or opportunity comes in from this individual, because you kind of have sized them up, see how like you're looking at this person like up and down, whether it's a current person, new, past person or new, because you're doing that size up, you're quickly formulating an opinion of this individual that they are not trustworthy. You're looking at their apology or their offer to take you out on a date, and you're just realizing that they're the same inconsistent person they always were, or they're showing you red flags already, reminding you of someone else in your life. And if you don't want to accept this as a love reading, because it's a general reading, so you can claim it how you want, then maybe you were burned in the past when it came to a business partnership. And whether you have that past business partner, you know, coming back around, or a potential new business partner, or someone you can collaborate with, professionally speaking, you're still very weary. So you take it how it resonates to you, professionally, personal, you know, romantic connection here, current, past, or new, because of things you've gone through. And again, I don't think it's that you're jaded. It's just like you're protecting yourself, seems to be the overall vibe. And anyone who's approaching you at this time to collaborate with you on some level, whether it's professional or romantic or otherwise, you're sizing them up. And that's because of that Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. My heart, my emotions are in a little box, and I'm solely focused on my stability. And if I kind of catch a sniff, right, or get a little hint that you're inconsistent, I'm not even wasting my time on you, because you're all about long-term stability here, Sag. How to create it for yourself and how to maintain it for yourself. This is flanked on this side by the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I kind of feel most of you rejecting this individual, and I'll explain to you why. Because Nine of Pentacles, one of two very independent energies in the minor arcana portion of tarot. Nine of Cups, which we have here already, and Nine of Pentacles. So two of the very, I'm independent and I'm autonomous of anything and anyone, and I'm good on my own, and I'm not toxic codependent. And if I have someone in my life, great. If I don't, great. That's the feeling of the Nine of Pentacles. I'm grounded. I can take care of myself. I'm abundant. It's a very stable energy, but it's a very singular stable energy. So that Page of Cups that comes in, current, past, or new, is coming from someone you're not accepting their cup. In the After Tarot deck, the King of Cups is pouring out the cup. So whoever this Knight of Wands is, when they come in with this offer, you seem to be pouring it out. It's just not good enough for you. And I think the reason why it's not good enough for you is because you're showing up here in King of Cup energy, meaning you are emotionally balanced. The king being masculine, cups being feminine. So you are very emotionally balanced between your masculine and feminine energies, whether you're male or female. And so when this knight comes around with the Page of Cups, it's just not at your level, right? Because you're Nine of Pentacles, independent, and King of Cups, very emotionally balanced. And you're getting this fly-by-night, immature individual, either asking you out on a date or apology or making you some kind of offer opportunity. And again, I just feel like it's not good enough for you, to be quite honest. So then we have Page of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. So a quick rundown. That first 10 days, you're doing great on your own, very future focused, new, past, present person comes back around and you're sizing them up. You don't like what you're seeing or hearing. And so in the middle portion of the month, it looks to me anyway, energetically speaking, that you're dismissing this individual. There appears to be here a conversation between you and this person right around June 15th. They're coming back around again. They go from Page of Cups to Page of Pentacles. So now this is something tangible, where maybe that Page of Cups was, I'm sorry. Could have been like a text message like, hey, how you doing? You know, meanwhile, I haven't heard from you in 6 months and you broke my heart last time I talked to you. And now I'm getting a, hey, how you doing? Or I'm in town for 2 nights. Want to see me? Wink, wink. Like it's like a ick. That's the feeling. Sorry, cross-watcher. It's an ick feeling. So there appears to be here a discussion here because they're kicking it up a notch. They're going from this Page of Cups to now Page of Pentacles. So they're coming in a little bit more seriously, but for crying out loud, it's still a page. But this could be this individual now offering to take you somewhere, right? To spend pentacle energy, tangible energy on you. So instead of just saying, hey, want to get pizza? It could be reservations to a nicer restaurant. It could be someone sending you a gift or bringing a gift to you. There seems to be like they're taking it to the next level, but for God's sakes, they're still at page level. I do see you communicating back to this person, Page of Swords. It's almost like you're reducing your communication to their level so they'll understand it. And I don't think they get it. And that's why you come back around as the King of Swords. So this could be you like politely saying no, or no, thank you, or I have other plans, or I'm not interested, or I'm working that night, you know, whatever excuse that you're giving them, or legit reason, right? It'll be up to you. But this person appears to come back around again with that Celestial Weaver energy because they are manifesting you, whether they know that word or not. Like hoping and praying that Sag will accept the apology or take them back or go out with them, right? If this is someone new. And this is where I see you being a little bit more authoritative because you are trying to communicate on their level. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not busy, you know, I'm busy or I'm not available. And since they don't get it, you seem to come back in your masculine energy. And it's masculine to masculine energy because swords are masculine and you're showing up as a king, not a queen. So this is almost like I said what I said. You're seeing things very clearly about what you will and won't accept in your professional, platonic, or romantic connections. And anyone who's showing up as a knight or a page is just not someone you appear to be interested in. It's like the Sag collective has leveled up, more mature. I hate to say it that way for the cross watcher, but that kind of seems to be like you want more mature and stable connections in the future. And if this person were to show up in that way, I think you would be open or receptive, to at least seeing where it goes. But because they're not showing up that way, you seem to be very clear, like, this is not even going to work for me. That's the feeling I get here. And then we have the Knight of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Well, I say Eight of Wands, but you're transmuting one of the wands here to an actual sword. So it's kind of like Seven of Wands to an Ace of Swords. I feel like this person tries to breach your boundary because the Seven of Wands, and I know that's the Eight of Wands, but again, you've transmuted the eighth wand into a sword, the sword of truth. So I do feel like this person comes back in again. Now, remember, they went from the apology to maybe a gift or something more legitimate. And now they're trying to level up. They're trying to respond back to you in knight level, not page level. So they're trying to get to where you are vibrationally. But it's still a knight, which is how they originally showed up, was Knight of Wands. But at least this is Knight of Swords, because this person really wants to have a conversation with you about moving forward. You seem to fire right back. Because the Seven of Wands in tarot, these are my boundaries. This is my line in the sand. Don't cross it. And I kind of feel like whether you're going to accept this date or this offer or give this past person or current person another chance, you seem to be here like putting them on notice. So I do think for most of you, you might give this person a chance. But if that's the case, I don't see it working out for very long. I think in July, you're disconnecting from them. And I'll tell you why when we get to July. But some of you will just fire back a no. This is my boundary. My Seven of Wands. Do not cross it. I'm shooting back an Ace of Wands. Leave me alone. And for others of you, you may decide to give this person the opportunity or the chance, but you are setting very clear intentions and very clear boundaries. And so we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I think you're seeing things very clearly, whether it was that you said no, you're very emotionally balanced. You're okay with being alone, right? If this is a love partner and you said no because you crossed my boundaries before, or whatever it has been here for you. For those of you where you are a hard no, I mean, this would be no to no back to back. I think you're good with it. I think you see things clearly. You see this person for who and what they truly are, and you are accepting the fact that at least for now, this person can't be in your life until they increase their vibration, increase their frequency, maybe change something within their life that, doesn't keep them at page and night level. You're just not willing to take them back, whether they're a friend, family member, or lover. For others of you where you are giving them one more chance, but you're sort of setting like terms and conditions here, you are notifying them, I'm going to keep a watchful eye on you. I'm cautiously optimistic. Nine of Cups, my heart is open to this, but Ace of Swords, don't think you're going to F me over. Or don't think you're going to F me over like the past person did. Like I will never be blind to the truth again. So if it's a past person, it could be a heart, I should say current, past, or new. It's like 50% of Sag collective will say no, and I'm good on my own because I see this person for who and what they truly are. And for those of you that you give them a chance, you're giving them a chance with literally terms and conditions, like what you're expecting from them moving forward. And you're okay if they don't rise to the occasion, which unfortunately they don't. So whether it's a current person, new or past, in the month of July, I don't see you with this person. 10 of Wands. I mean, if you're giving them a chance, you're giving them a chance sometime between June 25th and June 30th. And already you're starting off the month of July. This is heavy. This is a burden. I don't want to deal with this person or this type of person again. 5 of Cups. I don't even know why I bothered. I'm emotionally disappointed again, in whoever this individual is. 4 of Cups. It's unrequited. I try to give this past or current person a chance, and they emotionally rejected me again, or emotionally alienated me again, or made me feel unwanted. So there's just a feeling of like, here we go again. Like, it's like I effing knew it. And I think for those of you where you're giving them another chance, you're ending July without this person in your life. You're Phoenix rising from the ashes. You're not taking this person's crap anymore, and you're done with it. And if it's a new person, it's almost like within a week or two, you're like, here we go again. Here we go again. I have to put in all the effort. This person does not know how to communicate maturely or express their feelings. I already asked them for one favor and they can't come through. Meanwhile, they asked me for a favor and I came through. You're already realizing there's no reciprocity. In that respect, it's like scorched earth here with that phoenix rising from the ashes. You're burning that bridge with that person because of actions, either that they took in an immature way or they just didn't take at all. And you're just like, I'm done with it. In the After Tarot deck, this is even further clarified because in the original Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, the Six of Pentacles depicts a merchant who's giving, they reserve a pentacle for themselves and they give 3 pentacles to one individual and 2 pentacles to the other. But in the After Tarot deck, one of the individuals walks away and that's you. So whether it's a current person, past or new, you're walking away because you're immediately seeing the red flag of the breadcrumbs. And this could be with a friend, and this could even be with a new friend, that you're just immediately noticing the red flags of this person is inconsistent and unreliable. So you claim it how you want and take it how it resonates to you. Remember to use your discernment, but you do appear to be walking away from this person because there's no equal reciprocity. Queen of Wands, you are very much in your fire energy. We have the Phoenix rising from the ashes, very much Queen of Wands energy, and that's double down in the After Tarot deck, Queen of Wands energy. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is very different in the After Tarot deck because traditionally the Four of Pentacles is, I'm going to hold on to this. It may become the 10 of Pentacles one day. It may not, but right now it's comfortable and it's secure. And so I'm going to hold on to it. And so I'm resisting change. But in the After Tarot deck, it's like the Grim Reaper from the Scorpio's card, the Death card is here. So you're letting go of holding on to this person. And that's why I think it's like over by the time you get to the end of July. And now you're welcoming August, moving into Leo season. You're the wheel, Jupiter energy, Wheel of Fortune, that's your ruling planet right now, moving forward, taking you forward into more options and choices. 7 of Cups. We do have the 2 of Wands. So it's your Y point now. I can start over. I could stay single. I could meet another friend. I could relocate. And you're right back to that 3 of Pentacles. Like you're right back to working on your stability. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, I think this person is firmly out of your life by August. If this is someone you're married to, because, we did see that 10 of Pentacles and stuff like that, and we have the Queen to the King of Swords, it's possible that for some of you, you may be still living together, but you're looking for another place to move to because the 8 of Cups card would be a card of movement. So there could be something like that here where you're looking at options and choices for living, living situations and stuff like that. And you could be deciding between 2, possibly 3 locations on where you want to move. This is further clarified in the After Tarot deck with the Sun card. Again, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. There you are in your power. Temperance card, and then the Page of Wands, which is the Minor Arcana card to the Fool card. So and this is a card of movement. Like you've left the past in the past. They've just become this distant figure, and the further you walk away from them, they kind of almost like disappear into the horizon type of feeling here. So you're moving forward in Leo season away from this individual, and your heart is mending on the way. I'll throw this out there for one Sag watching. It's very possible that you are meeting a new person when this past person comes back around, and you're not accepting the past person because you want to see where this connection goes with the new person. So you can claim that too if you want, where you have this past person come around in the first 15 days and you've already kind of been communicating with this possible air sign. Just claim that if you want. But that's what I have for you. Current, past, or new, if they're not leveling up to where you are, you're not interested. That seems to be the overall message here for the Sag Collective. You are all about the Pentacles, your stability, mental, financial, spiritual, long-term goals, how to invest money in yourself, how to make money for yourself, where you want to travel to, where you want to live. It's a very me-focused Sag Collective. But I think it's good, to be quite honest with you. It's a very expansive, I'm looking into the future and I'm just focused on me. And again, if I have someone else by my side, that's great, as long as they are my counterpart, because I'm not raising babies or dating man-child, or you know what I mean, or women-child, that type of feeling. Let's get a card here for the first 10 days of the month. Okay, well, all 3 came out. So we'll take them in the order that they came out in. And then we'll get these oracle cards for you as well. Wow. Yeah, that last card is detox. I think for some of you, it's a hard no with this person. Let me get one card here, please, for each for Sag. One for the first 10 days, one for the middle, and one for the final 10 days. Thank you. Karma releasing. For some of you, this was a karmic contract. Now, I want to clarify that because sometimes, you know, it could be a soulmate, but it's someone that you had to learn some really hard karmic lessons from, and they had to learn some as well. So yeah, if you've learned the lessons and you've leveled up, bravo to you, but it does not appear that this person has learned the lessons. It doesn't mean that they won't in the future, but for now they have it, and you're clearly aware of that by the time you get to the end of the month. One card here, please, for the last 10 days. Thank you. All right, my love. First 10 days of the month, we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. The easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. So if you can get out there and walk, even if that's just walking your pets, walking around the block, getting out in nature. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you could try gardening, going to the beach. But there's something here about, yes, getting out into nature, but there's also something about adding something fun to your schedule that you can look forward to doing a couple of times a week, just by yourself. Even if you don't have people to do it with, that's fine. But make sure it's something fun when it comes to exercising. So like if you don't like jogging, please don't say you're going to jog 5 miles a day or 5 miles a week. Like it needs to be something you thoroughly enjoy doing. And that way you'll look forward to doing it. And when you consistently do something you like in terms of exercise, you'll see the results a lot quicker. It's also great for raising your vibration, and that cleanses your energy, and so you can manifest anew. You then have karma releasing. Move beyond drama, and that's kind of what I think this page to the night energy is doing. Create your own path. I see you doing that, and make room for the new good energy. Bravo. It's exactly what you're doing. The middle portion of the month says to face your financial fears. So again, I just think a lot of you are more focused on your money and your stability, and there's nothing wrong with that. So when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, then those fears can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that in fact you have nothing to fear, that every successful person has struggled with and has released these self-doubts. We have a full moon in your sign on the 11th or 12th of this month, depending on where you live in the world. And I would certainly release any fears you have, whether it's financial or love and romance. Full moons are a great time to release fears, doubts, and insecurities. And then you also have forgiveness. You are on the right path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So maybe, you know, you can let go with love, right? If you're saying no to this person, you can just say, look, I forgive you for what happened in the past, but I just can't have you be part of my future. If you're taking this person back, there's still a need to forgive something here that transpired in the past and made you turn your back on them to begin with, you know, or get cold on them in some way. So, and of course, above all else, Sag, be sure to forgive yourself, whether you're accepting this person back into your life or not. Because some of you are holding on to like, why did I even give this person a chance last time? So I get the feeling for some of you, you've had a couple start, restart, kind of something like that with this person. And that might be why this time around you're a hard no, because you already tried a restart and it was a false start. The last 10 days you have detox. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, supportive. And I also want to add leveling up. And then you have divine intervention. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided, and happiness is now your new purpose. So for a lot of you, if you're feeling like you and this person are no longer a vibrational match, and you're really feeling that call from within to like disconnect or disassociate, you're not wrong. You're being divinely guided away from this connection. And the divine is just helping you to see this person for who and what they truly are. Page to the night. When you're coming across here in King Queen energy and really leveling up in terms of stability. We'll close it out with some kippers. We'll get 2 for each of the weeks. I just saw false person. We'll see if that comes out again. So again, maybe that's, you know, where you thought this was a soulmate that would be in your life forever, the best friend who's the ride or die, you know, love of your life type of thing. If it's a romantic partner, and some of you could be realizing like this was a false soulmate or a false twin flame or something like that. Let's get 2 cards here for the first 10 days. Okay. So the card that came flipping over, we have imprisonment. And we have thief in the reverse. So I feel like you're freeing yourself from this connection that made you maybe feel like you were jailed. This could also be an individual who is very controlling of you. I do see you freeing yourself from this person or making the decision to free yourself. And for those of you where you have freed yourself from this person, I don't think you're going to allow this person to come back in again. Yet bottom of the deck is coffin. So I think for most of you, this connection is done. Again, at least for now, right? I'm not a crystal ball boardwalk fortune teller, but at least for now, it appears to be done. 2 cards now, please, for the middle portion of the month. Okay, what was that? We have occupation. Remember I said you're like working on something new, your own stability? Yeah, child. You're rebirthing your life, and that seems to be your primary focus. Rebirthing your life, long-term goals, taking care of yourself, launching a business, learning a new skill, you know, working in general, just working on being happy. And I feel like making your own dreams come true as opposed to maybe catering to someone else's, which it appears that some of you were doing there for a while. And let's get 2 cards now for the end of the month. So I like this, Sag. You know, if you look at your birth chart, most of us have all 4 elements in our birth chart. And you seem to be leaning into some, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, just a little bit more rooted or grounded in reality and very future focused. You're interested in connections, but they need to be solid, structure, and stable. And there's nothing wrong with that. 2 cards here for the final 10 days of the month. So we have the gift card came out sideways. Remember I told you this person might come around with a tangible gift. Some of you, this is like 50-50. Some of you will accept it. Some of you won't. And then the mature man is almost on the side. So again, some of you will feel like this masculine or feminine is mature or is trying, and others of you will be unsure. I think that's why you might give it a go. I feel like most of you will give this person a try, and you'll realize it's not panning out. By the time you get to mid-July. We have main male, great fortune, and despair to your new path. So I do think you're on a new path. You're the main male, the main female here of your life. And again, at some point in July, this is card 32. It always reminds me of the 5 of Cups, which we have here. I do think that for those of you reconnecting with this individual, whoever they may be, I think you're on a new path by the end of July, and this person is not on it. Again, at least not for now. We don't know, you know, what the projected forecast is for 1 or 5 or 10 years from now. But for now, you seem to be leaving this person behind. And if you're not doing it in June, it looks like you're doing it in July. That's what I have for you, Sag. The Sag Collective is on a new path, on a new trajectory here, looking for long-term, sustainable success. So bravo to you. I like this for you a lot. I think you, out of the zodiac, probably know your worth now better than ever. And Virgo is probably a close second to you. So congratulations. That's what I have for you, Saggy, for June 2025. If you like this message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.